Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to interview a former expat born in 1934. In this interview, I would like to know something more about his experiences as an expat. So, Herman, when did you decide to go to the United States?
That was in 1960, when I was 25 years old. I finally decided to leave Belgium and go find my opportunity in the United States.
Mm-hmm. You still remember some moments when you
When I left here, the whole family was there, and I still remember my grandpa, my grandmother. Never see them again afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
So there I went. I left from Amsterdam with the boat, the hell, I don't remember the name, the New Amsterdam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an old boat that used to be for the soldiers during the war.
Yeah.
But they replaced it and remodeled it, and that was the best boat at that time.
Okay,
So I left Amsterdam, Amsterdam over Le Havre, France, and I think Portsmouth in England.
Okay.
From there was straight to New York.
New York. So what did you do when you arrived in New York?
When I arrived in New York, we had to go to Ellis Island and placed in quarantine. Their doctors choose one after another who could stay in America or not.
Yeah, and who had to leave. Yeah.
So, and I was by the good ones.
Oh, you were lucky.
I was lucky. So I took the train from New York to Detroit, which was 1 day and 1 night.
So it was a long trip, but it was worth it.
It was worth it, right.
And when you arrived in Detroit, how did you adapt over there?
Oh, pretty good, because some of the family picked me up good, and friends too.
Oh, okay.
So things went good slowly on, you know.
And did you have any problems learning English? Learning
Yeah,
language?
yeah. Everybody does, I guess, because I didn't know a word English when I left. So I went to night school for a while until I could explain myself a little bit.
Okay.
I could look for a job.
Well, like you said, look for a job.
Right.
For which companies did you work in Detroit?
Actually, I worked a little bit all over at first, wherever I could, to get some money. So and then I worked for about a year and something for a Michigan company, you know.
I don't know them, but was it, you already told me, the sewer company, no?
Yeah, Michigan Sewer, that was it.
Yeah.
Forgot. That's the one. That was Michigan Sewer. And after a year, I seen a sign, going to work, we hire at Chrysler's.
Chrysler, yeah.
Chrysler, which is the third company in Detroit, auto company. And I took an examination there. So I did it good, so I started working the same day.
Oh, yeah, that's good. And what convinced you to apply for the job at Chrysler?
Yeah, because I thought that was a better job. They paid more,
Yeah.
and I could learn more too.
So when we take a look at the financial aspect, the move from Belgium to America was good.
Oh man, real good. It's hard to explain, but
Yeah.
it's hard to believe.
So
Yeah.
when you left, was it a bad period in Belgium or?
In Belgium, it wasn't that good. Wasn't too many jobs. They didn't pay nothing,
Yeah.
and
You had to pay probably more taxes than in America as well.
oh yeah, in America you didn't have to pay too much taxes.
Oh,
No.
that's nice.
And my grandparents, they told me you got to go to America. Because they've been there too.
Oh yeah.
So some of them went to school there, like my mother. So,
Yeah.
so I finally decided to go myself.
So the period you were there, it was until 1971.
Yeah, that's
So it was about for 11 years.
10, 11 years, yeah.
You experienced the golden 60s, didn't you?
Like they say, I did, yeah.
And it was really the golden 60s. It was like the sky's the limit. There were no limits.
It was at that time. There was
Yeah.
no limit at all. No. It was real good.
Yeah.
But it didn't stay that way.
There were troubles in Detroit.
That's why
back
they
then
had
as well,
trouble,
yeah.
you know. So I was really glad, yeah.
And what kind of troubles were there in Detroit then?
Yeah, most of them were with the colored people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they didn't want to work. They wanted everything.
Yeah.
So politics, they had a big role in that too. So finally they started fighting.
Okay.
So Michigan had to call troops back from Vietnam to stop the fight.
Yeah.
And finally it went better.
And did you have any problems with
The colored people?
Yeah.
No, I never did. No.
So you
I couldn't say I did, no.
Okay,
No.
that's good. If I had a time machine and if we could travel back in time, would you do it all over again?
Yes, sir. Without any doubt.
Yes.
I would go again.
But would you leave at a younger age or would you leave later?
I would leave, if I could, at a younger age. But we had to go to the service in that time here.
To the army?
To the army, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And we had to serve, and they wouldn't let us go then.
Ah, okay.
So I had to wait till I was 19. And finally it was when I went into the service.
Yeah, okay.
I got out at 21, and not 21, when I was 21. And then I waited until I was 25 until I left.
Okay. But you have totally no regrets leaving Belgium?
No regrets at all, no. Never would be, no.
Yeah, that's great. And then one finishing question. As we all know, there will be elections in America.
Right.
In a couple of days from now on. My question for you is, if you had a chance to vote, who would you vote for?
Right now?
Yeah. Right now, between Trump or Clinton.
I wouldn't vote for any of the two.
And
no.
Why?
Because they talk too much, but there never comes anything out of it.
Yeah.
So and that's not good.
That's true.
Should be a third party in there.
Yeah, that's a bit the problem of America.
I think so, yeah. Right now. It's up to them to solve it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Okay. Thank you very much for the interview.
You're welcome.
I learned a lot more about the experience from him as an expat. And
an expert? Oh boy.
I said expat, not expert. So now I'm really convinced to become an expat myself. Okay.
All right. Good. You're welcome.